Check this out.
Hello my beautiful superheroes, and thank you for tuning in. Today I'm doing an October favorites. I know you guys like those kind of YouTube videos and just kind of gives you some reviews of products, because as I've said before, I like you guys to be informed about whatever products you're buying. When I do that a lot with my Lululemon and workout clothing type videos. So I really want to make sure when you purchase something you're informed and there's a reason behind you purchasing it. So here's some things I found beneficial this month, and I'll give you my honest review on them, and hopefully that you can find some stuff you'll find useful. First off, I will, because it is my channel, start off with my favorite workout clothing of the month. If you watch my Lululemon videos, I think you can guess what this is. Lululemon Flow and Go pants. I reviewed these ones first, and this is forest green, and then I went and bought them in a royal blue, and I'm determined to buy them in every single color. They are my new favorite Lululemon pants. Go back to previous Lululemon try-ons if you want to know more about them. Pretty much they fit to your body. You'll see they look kind of tiny in person because they have a lot of stretch. It has a high waist, it just curves around your waist, kind of tucks everything in. Quite a high rise, I will warn. These are the comfiest thing. I just absolutely love the colors they have them in. I do not like the crops, just the full length pants personally. And you've probably seen me wear these in a bunch of videos. Next up, my favorite audiobook that I listened to this month was Trust Me, I'm Lying by Ryan Holiday. I was recommended this by a friend, and it's a very fascinating book. I am a firm believer in reading a bunch of different varieties of materials and different perspectives, because it just gives you a bit more of an open mind. If you don't know who Ryan Holiday is, he is one of the marketing guru at American Apparel. He is quite controversial, as you can tell, with American Apparel, and he just kind of gives an insight into the world of blogging and social media a little bit, more so news and how it is portrayed to us, and I just think it's fascinating from an insider. I'm not really using it as a marketing tool for myself and my social media. I was just more wanting to see it, how people like the Huffington Post and BuzzFeed and why they're so popular and what they do and how they influence the news. And so if you're kind of interested by those things, I'd highly recommend that book. Next up, my favorite shoes are just plain, simple, staple Converse. Now these aren't the typical Converse you get. These are more of a flat style. You'll see how a lot more open they are, and they're just tinier, and that's what really drew me to them. I do like Converse, but with some outfits I find they're quite chunky, and I wanted that hybrid of a really recreational shoe that a Converse always is, but I wanted a bit less chunky. And so I found these are on sale, and I just thought they were adorable. They come in a bunch of different colors like Converse, and you just have to make sure you have the socks that show the like tiny socks if you want to use these, or with even white socks. I actually think these would be really cute with a pair of high socks and like a skirt, if you want a like really casual way to wear a skirt, so I might do that outfit. My favorite stress management tool for the month of October, Fashion Planner. I'm finally gonna review this. I've showed you guys I got this, but I hadn't actually really been fully using it. I'm a big believer in it. I'm not sponsored by them or anything. I just got it because I saw a lot of other girls have it. And what I like about it is the creator of this clearly has read a lot of self-development books, because you can see a lot of tips that the Tim Ferrisses of the world and all those big authors that promote productivity and organization, the little tips they use are included in here. So unless she's just, ironically that happened, or she is very educated, I'm sure it is great. I just like the setup, how you get the to-do list and then you apply the to-do list daily. That's something I truly believe in, is making a total to-do list and then every day only trying to tackle a few of those so you don't get overwhelmed. So it's been great for organization. Now my favorite regular clothes, not just workout clothes. These beautiful long sleeve from Aritzia. They're both Wilfred. I got them in both colors. They're only $35 and so comfy, very nice, high quality material. As if anyone shopped at Aritzia, it's a Canadian company, always high material, so when you get something reasonably priced from there, that's amazing. And I love that we can still rock crop tops even in fall. Have these with the high-waisted pants or skirts, and it's an easy way to style the crop top, but not be freezing. Favorite skincare product has been the Glam Glow. I know I showed you guys that I purchased this, but now I can give you a full review on my thoughts about it. I think it's great. I've noticed some change in discoloration. That's something I really suffer from. I have very dry, discolored skin. I do have acne prone skin, but it's more if I don't moisturize, I break out because I get so dry that I produce oil. So also something I know very important to moisturize. Only downside I don't like about this, and it doesn't really matter, is it's not really a face mask in the sense of like it doesn't harden and you don't get to peel it off, so you don't get that satisfaction. It's more of a really thick lotion that you just leave on for an extended period of time, or you can let it soak in overnight, or you can only have it on for like half an hour then wipe it off. I've seen benefits from doing both. So you don't get that satisfaction of it, but you still get a bit of a tingle from it, which I really enjoy, and it smells like coconutty pina colada mix and just, oh, it's delicious. And yeah, I know I've seen great benefits, so I try and do this 2 to 3 times a week. And I noticed one time after I drank way too much alcohol, the next day my skin looked like crap because I was super dehydrated, drank a lot, used this, and my skin was back to normal right away. And my favorite relaxation tool for the month of October, I think everyone said this, Bath & Body Works candle. My favorite right now is the pumpkin cheesecake. I absolutely love it. And there's something about setting a mood and just allowing yourself to relax, I think is very crucial. Not just watching Netflix to hope to relax, but actually, you know, zenning out your area, reading a book, meditating, taking deep breaths, stuff that truly relaxes you, or even cuddling with someone. And I think a great way to add to the mood is just having a candle. So having a candle while I read or meditate, I find is a great relaxation tool. Now my favorite exercise for the month, I'm going to link up above. I've mentioned it before, but something I'm really seeing for my glute activation is frog pumps with a resistance band. I find this just really helps target my glutes. It is very similar to a glute bridge, except your bottom of your feet are touching each other. And I find it just isolates the glute better than anything I have seen before. There's several different varieties of it. I've just been doing it with a resistance band, and I've really enjoyed it. My favorite hair product isn't actually a hair product for this month. It is a hat, plain and simple, because we are in that point of the year where fall comes around and midterms and all that, and it gets cold and we don't wash our hair as much as we should. We should still shower, but not wash our hair as much because that's a headache. So a hat is key to hide any greasiness, and you know, the Blue Jays did decent. Unfortunately, they're out. I love, you know, just a cliche baseball hat. Very simple. I like black because it'll go with every outfit, and they're saying about fall and wearing long sleeves and baseball hat, just simple outfit. Trevor's making fun of me. I also want to give you guys a favorite quote for the month, and I'll have to read it off here because I don't have it memorized. "You're a dependable and comforting presence to me, a constant reassurance. You could be standing in the center of a thunderstorm, yet somehow in your arms all would be quiet and still." I thought this was appropriate. It is coming on mine and Trevor's 4th year, and I read this quote and it just really resonated with me. Every single relationship is different. What works for you might not work for another relationship. But I feel a lot of relationships are all about building that storm and that drama and the passion and being up here and down there and just very turmoil. And some people live off that, but I think we romanticize that a little bit too much. And sometimes a relationship is about having someone who is your rock, your shoulder to cry on, that no matter what is going on in the rest of the world, they're your soft spot. And I feel Trevor has always been that for me. So when I read that quote a week ago, I thought that really hit home, and I like to think we have a successful relationship. It's going on 4 years, and you know, he is my rock and my anchor in the storm, so that is why I like that quote. And my favorite lesson for this month, I always do, but I've been just a lot better at it in this last month and the month before, is actually goal planning and applying it to my daily life. And I think it's really helped resonate in the fact that I have an end goal and I'm just more concrete on what I want my end goal to be. But I've designed my life that every day I'm getting fulfillment and that I'm enjoying the daily progress of going towards my end goal. So I really encourage you guys to goal set every few weeks, maybe set a specific time, maybe every Sunday, goal set for the week, and once a month on the 31st, and then every 3 months, and have periodic times you goal set, and then make sure your daily life is in line with that. Because obviously your goal is something you ultimately want to do, so you should enjoy the process towards it. But like I said, you should get fulfillment every single day from progressing towards that, but make sure you're also enjoying the journey, because we all have a tendency to be destination addicts, that we think grass is always greener. When I get there, I'll be happier. When I'm eating this much, I'll be happier. When I weigh this much, I'll be happier. When I earn this much, versus make sure you're doing something that you love, that you get to enjoy the journey and get to reap the benefits as well. That's kind of my biggest lesson, and I found a lot of comfort in this month, is just making sure I'm goal setting and while also periodically enjoying the journey. Hope you guys like this October fall favorites. Give it a thumbs up if you do. Comment down below if you guys have tried any of these products or what you like. I want you guys to always make informative decisions on anything you purchase, because I believe in physical health, I believe in mental health, but I also believe in financial health. And so you don't want to just throw away money for no rhyme or reason, because marketers are trying to get your money. Make sure if you're giving it to them, it's something that will benefit your life. Comment down below and let's keep this conversation going. And I just want to say I love you all.